Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here MIKEANN'S reaction. Sit and be my guest to watch my video until the end, and remember to do 3 things in my video: subscribe on my video, like on my video, and comment on my video. Today's reaction, I want to tell you this for free, that things venye zinaendelea kwa bunge pale, guys, imekuwa like ni ulingo, imekuwa ni kama ulingo wa moto, na watu ambao wanasababisha bunge liwe moto hivyo ni watu wangapi? Ndume mbili, nani na nani? Ndindi Nyoro na Edwin Sifuna. Hao watu wamekama up na one thing, kwamba reject finance bill. Wameasha moto hata kwa kizazi cha Gen Z. Wanasema ya kwamba tarehe 25 na asipatikane mtu yoyote manyumbani, bali kila mtu atoke kuenda kupigania reject finance bill. So watch this video, then I will come for more reaction. But remember to do 3 things: subscribe, like, and even comment on my video, please. Viewers, MIKEANN'S reaction.
Okay guys, now you should get ready. On the 25th of June next week, there's going to be a peaceful procession here in Nairobi, and of course there are people who are here at Jogo House. They are coming to notify the police that they will be having that peaceful procession on 25th of June.
Magalo kinolde wa sere ginya gigonde joka yebu ngende anya ngo ate silame gere ka komanda lame do ni ko yo maje kora ara mata kora chimo sabre ko kati okay sab jaga ke to ke chetti ka sabari ni ndio ni passing ka aya ke ngo ne ke tano tutam gele tutam mengo tutam na magiguta imela na magimena tutam
On the issue of taxation, the tax which has been imposed on M-Pesa, this is really an absurdity. This is not correct at all. Why would the government want to defraud, to pilfer, to steal money, the hard-earned cash belonging to Kenyans, by imposing such taxes? Even that mnyonge mwenye ako chini ambaye ana transact on M-Pesa of even just 20 shillings or even 50 shillings is being taxed at 16%, VAT introduced. What does this tell you? Number one, this is going to kill businesses in this country because transactions are done via M-Pesa, and this is going to kill businesses. Number two, even if you are sending money meant for funerals, money meant for bills, hospital bills, or even school fees, and the government is already taking 16% of that money in addition to what they were taking before, what does that tell you about the current government and the regime that we have? It only communicates that this government does not care about her citizens. The government that is imposing dangerous tax on citizens is a government that is ready to finish its own citizens. That is unacceptable. That is another reason why I must vote no.
Kwa nini unatufanya namna hivyo?
Honorable
members like that.
Honorable Wanjala, I've heard you. Honorable
Chair, Madam Chair, you have seen what has happened in the House. The honorable member was very orderly, just carrying a placard. And the orderlies, how can they go and grab a honorable member, mishandle a honorable member in the House who was not violent, who was not fighting anybody? You want to allow the orderlies? Honorable members like that.
Honorable Wanjala, I've heard you. Honorable
People are unable to explain to the Wananchi what they have done. They want reports, technical reports. What technical report does a trader in Muthurwa need to know that when he tries to log in, the thing is not working? On the question, yes, on the question of the default rate, Mr. Speaker, these are the figures from the CBK. Mr. Speaker, can I be allowed to proceed? I am the most interrupted senator in this House. For heaven's sake.
Order, honorable senators. Allow the senator. You have raised a point of order. Let the senator substantiate. Thereafter, you will rise on your point of order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am in constant communication with these people. We are not talking about Wi-Fi in Kiambu. We are talking about Wi-Fi in Nairobi, the people I represent.
Very well.
If you want to substantiate whether Wi-Fi is working, you go there and try it.
Senator Sifuna,
go there and try it.
Senator Sifuna, there is a point of order that has been raised.
The second one,
and
Mr.
I'm
Speaker.
proceeding to make a ruling on it.
The second one.
One, this is my ruling on the point of order raised by Senator Veronica. Just take a seat. One, you've been called upon to substantiate on the issue of Wi-Fi. That you cannot do right away.
Mr. Speaker, we were told about the question of subsidizing the price of fertilizer. Now, it is public record that in fact some of this subsidized fertilizer came to this country as a donation from the government of Russia. And this is something that the government of Russia confirmed to us publicly. If you receive something for free, you cannot tell us you have reduced its price. It's that simple. You got it for free. You cannot tell me you have reduced its price. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, this is another obvious untruth by the head of state on the question of fertilizer.
Honorable Senator is misleading this House. He is talking about free fertilizers. Can he provide evidence, table this evidence before this House?
Senator for Nairobi, can you substantiate your claim? And if you cannot, you proceed to withdraw it.
Mr. Speaker, I will request for time to table evidence from the speeches from the leadership of the Federal Republic of Russia that they in fact gave a donation of fertilizer.
So when do you intend
So give me time. You can give me until tomorrow. I will table it. Absolutely, Mr. Speaker. Let me proceed to something else that I consider.
What is the point of order, Senator Boni?
Sorry, Mr. Speaker, I wish not to offend you, but because we have been engaged on wild goose chase in this House before in terms of substantiation, caution them that he should not come here with newspaper reports. He should come here with evidence, authenticated extracts of speeches of the leadership of Russia, which we know.
Senator Boni, you cannot teach the chair on what to communicate. I know exactly what amounts to a substantiation, and whatever the senator will bring must, of course, meet that standard. If it won't, the chair will rule. Proceed, Senator Sifuna.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There is another half-truth, Mr. Speaker, that was spoken on the floor of the House, that in fact 56,000 new teachers had been employed this year alone. Now, the problem there is that on the face of it, it appears like the head of state knows what he's talking about. But data from the TSC itself indicates that up to 80% of that 56,000 teachers were hired on short-term contracts, Mr. Speaker. And only 20% of those are permanently employed. That is something you need to say to the state, to the nation, so that we know the true state of affairs when it comes to the hiring of our teachers. Mr. Speaker, let me continue. He also announced that in September, or that in June of this year, his administration would employ 103 community health promoters. And we saw him flagging off distribution of 100,000 kits to be used by those people. Mr. Speaker, the fact of the matter is that that is not true. That is not true. In fact, counties are supposed to identify the people to be recruited as CHPs, and that progress is ongoing. So you cannot claim something has happened, yet it has not happened, just to massage the numbers and appear like your government is working. Next, Mr. Speaker, he told us, I am on the speech. These are contents of the president's speech. I'm not
what
making
is the
up
point
anything.
of order?
Thank you, Speaker. I hate to interrupt the Senator for Nairobi. The 100,000 community health promoters were launched on Mashujaa
Are you
Day.
on a point of information
Yes.
or a point of
Is
order?
in order, Mr. Speaker, to mislead the House without giving us evidence to support his claim that we did not recruit 100,000 community health promoters. We did.
Mr.
Senator
Speaker,
Sifuna, is your assertion factual?
Mr. Speaker, I represent a county.
If indeed,
I represent a county.
Senator Sifuna, if it's factual, let it form part of those factual claims that you
Please, I will substantiate whatever is required for me to substantiate, because, Mr. Speaker, the truth is the only weapon we have against the lies that are there in the world. Mr. Speaker, let me go to the question of recruitment of healthcare workers. Told us 20,000 healthcare workers have been employed. This one is also not true. In fact, the reports we have are that only about 1,200 interns were deployed to hospitals since the beginning of the year, not the 3,394 that the President spoke about. Let me conclude, Mr. Speaker, on the question of Wi-Fi hotspots. And this one, if you want me to substantiate, I will take you to the hotspot. We were told that he has set up Wi-Fi hotspots across the country, including here in Nairobi County, in markets such as Muthurwa and city markets. This one, I will just invite you to carry your devices to city market. It is walking distance here, Mr. Speaker. And you will see that, in fact, those things do not work. Finally, Mr. Speaker, the famous one of Hustler Fund.
Senator Sifuna, are you
Yes.
saying it wasn't, it's not working, or it wasn't provided?
Mr. Speaker, I have told this House on previous occasion that, in fact, I was there. I have 20 minutes. Mr. Speaker, I was present with the CS for ICT at City Market on the day of the launch. Weeks later, I was being called by traders there that that thing no longer works, and that is the current situation today. Mr. Speaker, let me finish with the question of the Hustler Fund. First, people need to understand one thing, that what Mama Mboga needs is the purchasing power of their customers to grow or to be retained at the level at which it was. It is pointless for you to give Mama Mboga a loan to expand, quote unquote, their business, and yet you are raiding the pockets of our customers in a way that it is impossible for them to spend money at Mama Mboga's stall. Number two, Mr. Speaker, the CBK data shows that the default rate of the loans borrowed under this Hustler Fund is higher than the ones of commercial banks. Mr. Speaker, of the 10.2 billion shillings that is outstanding.
What is your point of order, Senator Veronica?
The Senator for Nairobi, Senator Sifuna, in order to indicate that the default rate is as he's reading. Should he not issue substantiated reports, Mr. Speaker? These are based on facts, and we are allowing too many things to pass, Mr. Speaker, without demanding for accuracy of the information that is being given to this House. Mr. Speaker, the Senator for Nairobi would need to substantiate that fact on the Hustler Fund and the loan repayment and the default rate, and also substantiate the fact that the Wi-Fis are not working, Mr. Speaker, sir. And to substantiate on the Wi-Fi, he will need a technical report to actually show, to actually express that these Wi-Fis are not working. Mr. Speaker, I am aware that those Wi-Fis are working, even the one in Nairobi. And if it is not so, then let him bring a substantiation report based on fact. Technical, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sifuna, on the Wi-Fi, you may not be able to substantiate right away.
Mr. Speaker,
Are you able to substantiate on the default on the non-repayment?
Mr. Speaker, you can give me some credit as the person who represents the traders at these markets.
Okay. Mimi nafurahia sana na hii Kenya. Na there is a day nilisema kwamba siwezi hama Kenya. Because ukiangalia, it seems like I can say that Kenya is the capital city of Africa. Because everyone anataka tu kujitanisha na Kenya. Who am I nitoke Kenya? So guys, sikia jinsi mambo yanawachemkia. How are you government parties or government people? Why? Because utokubaliana na mimi ninaposema ya kwamba mambo yanazidi kuwachemkia. Na kuna siku nilisema ya kwamba the way siku zinazidi kusonga, saizi as we are talking now, today is on Saturday, I want to tell you that siku ambazo zimebaki ili tuingie kwenye uchaguzi mkuu comes 2027 is 403 days. 403 days ndizo zimebaki ili tuingie kwenye ulingo wa siasa ama tuingie kwenye kupiga kura comes 2027. And sasa the problem is that finance bill ya 2026-2027 imekuwa kama mwiba wa kujidunga sisi wenyewe, kwa sababu utakubaliana na mimi ninaposema ya kwamba asilimia kubwa ya Wakenya wame reject that finance bill. I remember that maandamano yaliyofanyika hadi kikundi cha Gen Z kikaingia kule bungeni kilisababishwa na vitu kama hivi. So mambo yanazidi kuwa magumu zaidi, na sidhani kama hii finance bill kwa hakika itaweza kupita, kwa sababu utaona kwamba watu wengi wamekataa na watu wengi wanasema ya kwamba haiwezi kukubalika, na vitu ambavyo vipo ndani ya hiyo finance bill ni dhulma na ni vitu ambavyo vitaweza kurudisha taifa nyuma na vitaweza kufanya taifa ikose kuendelea. Ni kwa nini? Ni kwa sababu utakubaliana nami ninaposema ya kwamba vitu ambavyo vimeandikwa pale ndani ni vitu vya kufanya maisha yawe magumu na maghali zaidi, na ndipo sasa utaona ya kwamba United opposition wana push each and every time hii finance bill isipite, na kikundi cha Gen Z pia kinasema ya kwamba wata reject hii finance bill come rain come shine. Na sasa je, nini kita happen? Kwa sababu nikikumbuka kwamba maandamano yaliyofanyika hadi kikundi cha Gen Z kikasukuma hadi parliament, utakubaliana nami pia kulikuwa na huu mswada wa finance bill, na sasa ilipelekea vijana wengi sana hata na kupoteza maisha yao ama kuaga. So na that's why utaona ya kwamba William Ruto amekuwa like anashindwa ni nini hasa ataweza kukifanya ama ataweza ikitachomsaidia ili aweze kuepukana na ile swala nzito la vijana wa hii taifa na opposition pia, kwa sababu imekuwa ni kana kwamba ni nipe nikupe kwenye ulingo wa siasa. Na sasa imekuwa ni kana kwamba ni majembe kujibishana, na utaona ya kwamba William Ruto akisema ya kwamba people hawanijui na hawajui mipango ambazo niko nazo. Mimi natazamia Kenya iliyo bora na mimi natazamia Kenya ambayo imesonga mbele, but sasa imekuwa ni kama kinaya na ni kinyume na matarajio yake, kwa sababu watu ambao wanaongoza na wamekatana sana kwa asilimia kubwa sana wameweza kukatana na ile swala la maneno ambayo anayasema, kwa sababu amekuwa ni mtu ambaye wa kusema haya na anatenda vitu kinyume ama vitu ambavyo hajaweza kuvizungumza na kuviweka kwenye plan zake. Na that's why utaona ya kwamba kule bungeni sasa kuna watu kuna vikundi viwili, kuna government side and opposition side. Na jambo lingine ni kwamba utaona ya kwamba mtakubaliana nami ninaposema ya kwamba watu wanazidi kuwa na kile naweza sema kwamba United opposition wanazidi kupata ile nguvu each and every time, wanazidi kujiinua each and every time, wanazidi kuwa famous na wanazidi kupata watu wengi. Kisa na maana ni kwa sababu wale watu ambao wanawafuata ama kile kitu ambacho kinaendelea pale bungeni. Na comes 25 of next week, ndipo sasa wamesema kwamba maandamano yameandaliwa ya kuweza kukataa hii finance bill. Je, itawezekana? Je, itafanyika peaceful demonstration? Je, ni kweli wataweza kufaulu kitu ambacho wanakitazamia na kitu ambacho wanakisukuma? Jambo lingine ambalo nataka tujiulize ni kwamba je, kilio chao kitaweza kusikika? Kwa sababu each and every time mambo yanafanyika, watu wanazidi kuzungumza, lakini end of the day hakuna solution ambayo inapatikana. Na ndipo sasa utaweza kuona ya kwamba wanang'ang'ana each and every time kuhakikisha ya kwamba na ukweli umeweza, kwa sababu hao wote ambao wana reject that thing, wote wako against William Ruto comes 2027. Wanasema ya kwamba William Ruto ni lazima ataenda one term na awe tayari hata kuondoka kwenye kinyang'anyiro cha uchaguzi comes 2027. But ukiangalia hata wabunge ambao wanaunga William Ruto mkono walikuwa wanajipiga kifua wakisema kwamba hata nini kifanyike, William Ruto will rule or will be the president comes 2027. So ikawa lena imezua tumbo joto na imeleta uhasama mkuu katika pale bungeni. Na ukiwa tunatazama, please for the first time, naomba tuweza kusubscribe, kulike na pia comment kwenye video yangu. Wako MIKEANN'S reaction. God bless you so much as you are proceeding to watch my video.